The sound of waves hitting the coast is a non-threatening, peaceful sound for many, and is part of the nostalgia surrounding the Great Lakes region. But what if these very waves were devouring the shoreline and jeopardizing the future of coastal communities?
Our shoreline is a mess.
And getting messier still, since the fall of 2019 when Petoskey's Parks and Recreation Director Kendall Kinglesmith first spoke with DTV.
The erosion is not letting up. The water levels are not going down.
In fact, on April 13th, a large portion of the Little Traverse Wheelway fell victim to the crashing waves.
It just absolutely washed out one of the most beautiful sections of trail that you'd ever walk on.
And that was only one area of concern.
We have about a dozen or about a half a dozen other areas on that stretch of trail that are literally falling into the bay. It's that bad. I mean, I don't even like going out there. I don't like my staff going out there.
Baseball field, park, or marina, the higher these water levels get, the more land the bay will claim for itself. All 5 Great Lakes are currently sitting at levels well beyond their monthly average and at record heights. While it was expected that these water levels would recede, that was simply not the case, and now spring brings more mud to an already murky future.
Boulders and sandbags just aren't cutting it anymore, and now the race is on to find the shoreline's next line of defense.
On those areas that you visited, we did get some designs, conceptual designs that we're happy with.
With help from a small group of shoreline engineers, the coast of Petoskey may have a small glimpse of hope.
There are things that this group came up with to make the shoreline more approachable, to make it more practical, to make it more user friendly, but still have the infrastructure protected just by way of design.
Whether it be plan A, B, or C, no plan is cheap.
It's a long-term project, several millions of dollars. So we're going to prioritize where we think that we can get the most bang for the buck in terms of park enhancements, grant dollars, and really what the priorities are and how we're going to fund this stuff.
But this isn't the only coastal town in the wake of this costly problem. Petoskey and other communities like it are desperate for funding as they work locally and lobby at the state and federal level.
In government, sometimes whoever voice is the loudest is who wins. We're screamers, but we'll see what happens.
Solving the water level issue is like playing the waiting game with an impatient and uncontrollable force.
It's going to continue to be a problem until the water level goes down. And you don't compete with Mother Nature. You're going to lose. You spend a lot of time, a lot of money, a lot of stress to try to compete with Mother Nature, who in the end is going to win.
Rebecca Allen, DTV News.